We're together again. All right. So we're super excited today to share with you guys really all about Mary Kay. So this is going to be a fun video of how you can help us as we're your consultant, or your new consultant if she's new, a seasoned consultant if she's seasoned. It's all going to be about what we have to offer in Mary Kay and how you can help your consultant with her business. So I'm Brittany, and I live in South Georgia in Valdosta.
And I'm Hannah, and I live in Eastern Kentucky.
And we're both in Kentucky right now. I actually started my business when I was living in Kentucky area, and that's how I met Hannah. And now when it's spring break time, we meet in the middle in Lexington and have a day so our kids can play together. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started. So, Hannah, you want to take it away with telling them about our amazing founder?
Yeah. So for those of you that didn't know, Mary Kay Ash was a real lady. This is her. Actually conducting a skincare class in the early days of our company. She also did skincare classes. And then finally somebody was like, your company must not be very big if the founder's out doing this. So she was the OG beauty consultant. And then she taught all of us how to best take care of y'all. And so she founded this company by herself in 1963 with her life savings of $5,000 after being in direct sales her whole life. Her husband, they got married. They had 3 kiddos. He went to war, came back and decided he didn't want to be married anymore. So suddenly she was a single mama of 3. And after being in direct sales for so long and being treated terribly, she wrote a book on how women should be treated in business and how they could succeed. It was like, no one knows who I am, no one's going to read it. And she started this company and decided on cosmetics, because how many of y'all have been in an aisle at the drugstore and you're like, I'm oily, so let's just like rub some alcohol on my face and dry it out, and then maybe I'll use this other cream and this cream, and we're doing science experiments. Don't rub alcohol on your face, y'all. But you get the personal experience with a consultant that's going to help walk you through what's best for you, and you get that personal connection that you don't get because the person stocking at Walmart doesn't know what your face is like and what works for it.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. So before we jump into like what kind of products that we have to sell, let's just get to know us just a little bit so you know who's talking to you. So chances are that one of us is a mentor to whoever your Mary Kay girl is, or one of us is your Mary Kay girl. And so I'm gonna just tell you real quick about me. Hannah will tell you real quick about her, and then we're going to get into what we have to offer. We're going to make this video really quick and simple. And then whoever your consultant is, make sure that you tell her that you watch this, because we want to make sure that you get credit for the cash drawings that we do and all those types of things. We do those quarterly as well as monthly in our business, and we want to make sure that you get that recognition and that you get entered for the prizes that we have. You can join like our Facebook group that we have if you're not in it already. And there's just lots of opportunities for you to be involved in our community, and we want you here. We want to be able to love on you and be there for you and advise you on your skincare needs, but also like be there for you as a person as well. So, I'm Brittany. Like I said before, I live in South Georgia. I originally started my business in the Lexington, Kentucky area. When I started my business, I was a student and was working multiple jobs to keep up on our mortgage because, to be honest with you, we budgeted out and we just weren't going to make it. And my father-in-law signed on our mortgage when we bought our first house, and I was like, we're about to ruin his credit because we're going to foreclose on it. And I honestly, when I started my business, thought that I would stink at this because I didn't wear makeup and I didn't really use skincare. I had really awful acne that I couldn't find anything that worked for it. And I was like, well, if we have to foreclose on our house, I can say that I tried everything. I even tried to sell lipstick. And here I am 11 years later, and one of the top percentages of the company, earned 7 cars with the company. I've been able to finance the fertility treatments for both of my children through Mary Kay. If you can hear one of them crying in the background, I'm sorry. um, and like it's changed my life. I wouldn't know people like Hannah without it, and she's one of my best friends in the whole world. Our friend Allie is watching right now, and she's one of our best friends in the whole world. And both of those women, like I just never would have come across without this business. So I'm very blessed, and happy to call this my career now. When I didn't think that that's what would happen when I started my business. So that's a little about me.
Yep. And my name's Hannah. Like I said, when Brittany found me with Mary Kay, she was my consultant. I lived in Eastern Kentucky. I was a college student at Morehead State. I actually told her if she ever asked me to sell Mary Kay, I would buy it from somebody else because I would absolutely never, ever, ever do direct sales again. So she took really good care of me as a customer and was really smart and asked for my opinion, but never asked me to sell it. And I was a good customer for a while. And then I finally went to an event where I was celebrated as a hostess. She was recognized as a top consultant. She had just earned her first car. I think it was your first or second car. She was a new mentor with the company, and I was just blown away by the caliber of women in the room because I was in sororities in college. But they're like exactly what you thought sororities were in college, and super catty, and nobody liked each other. And so I'd never been in a room of authentic women that enjoyed being around each other. So I was like, this is weird. When I went to that Mary Kay event. But that's ultimately what led me to join Mary Kay. We were also very, very broke at the time when I started. We were newlyweds, had just moved to Kentucky. And I took out a credit card, ordered my starter kit, and I was like, the worst case is I say I tried to sell this, I get a really good deal on it. Best case is I sell it and we're not homeless. Yay, we can pay our rent. And so I started this on like 1 hour a week as a very intentional new consultant. That was all the time I had. I was a full-time student, 2 sororities, full-time job, on-campus job, new husband, and
I did about 2 hours a week when I started, I think.
Yeah, and so within the first couple of months, I did more in that hour than I did at my full-time retail job. So I quit that job and did Mary Kay like 5 hours a week in college, and then graduated with my bachelor's, and just had a baby my senior year of college, and decided I had more flexibility with this as a consultant than I did with what I would have in my full-time teaching position. And so I pursued this full-time. And so this has been sole income, main income, in addition to a full-time income. But still typically like the brunt of what our income has been for my family in the last 7 years. My husband got to be a stay-at-home dad for a season while our daughter was growing up. She's 6 now. And so I just love the choices that I've been able to have and the flexibility of how much or little I've done. We've earned 3 cars with the company since 2020, and lots of diamonds. Both of us have earned multiple diamonds. I don't know what side my diamonds are. Have so many. They're somewhere. They're somewhere. But
and we've gotten to go like some pretty awesome adventures together. Like
we like to eat together.
Every year at our conference, we get to dress up all pretty. So the picture on the far left
is us when we were picking our diamonds up. Speaking of, we had a midnight trip to Whataburger in the middle of the night in Dallas because one of our girlfriends, Kathy, absolutely loves Whataburger, and we had to go. We love to go and experience places and eat things together. I got to be with Hannah the first time that she saw the ocean. That's what the picture on the far right is. When we got to California, we're East Coast girls and went all the way to California for her to see the ocean. I was like, I don't care what time of the day it is. You have to go right now. We rode an Uber like out to the Pacific Ocean and saw it, and it was amazing. And I just cherish some of the memories that we've gotten to go and what we've gotten to do and experience together. So anything else to say on that?
I don't think so. We had like the best burger on the planet ever after we
my
saw the ocean.
gosh, that was so good. Just this little hole in the wall place in San Diego. It was amazing. I hope we have one more conferences there again just to go back and have one of those burgers. It's so good.
Okay, so
if you would like to try cosmetics with us, like you can use other brands, but you cannot use the #1 brand if you don't use Mary Kay, because we are the #1 direct sales brand and skincare and color cosmetics in the entire world.
The whole thing. All of
The
it.
whole thing. So we're pretty proud about that. And like Hannah said, we've been around for over 60 years now. So you may have seen some of our bottles before. This is like some OG previous formulas.
60 years of skincare right here.
Yep, right there.
6'2".
And it doesn't show the new ones. So, comment if you're watching this video on if you are 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 the first time that you experience Mary Kay. You can say 6 if you see your skincare as we go through the skincare items that we're about to go over. So let's go ahead and get into that. Our first skincare set that we're going to talk about today, this is our Time-Wise set. So this is your basic anti-aging skincare. It's going to slow down the hands of time and help to prevent any further damage you do to your skin. It's got a 4-in-1 cleanser in it. It's got a day solution with sunscreen in it. It's got a night solution. The night solution is the one with the beads that has like all the Nutra beads in it, that has all the vitamins in it, and then an antioxidant moisturizer that's going to keep all of the junk in the air that causes aging and acne issues, free radicals, out of your face. So that's going to be our first skincare set. It's probably our most popular just because it's kind of right in the middle. It doesn't like reverse damage to your skin, but it's also got you some like anti-aging in it. Yeah. And this is what comes like in your consultants like pro starter kit too. So I think that's also why we sell more of it, because of the fact that it's what more people try, because we're a try before you buy company, and you can try these products before you decide if you want to purchase them. So next,
Can we make this bigger, or do we have to stay the tiny little one?
no,
over
I
on
can
the
make
side?
us bigger. There's
Okay,
that.
we'll just get your head on the picture.
I'll just snuggle
Well,
you a
it's
little.
fine.
See, we have fun. Like, it's fun to hang out with us at least.
So this is our Volufarm line, and this is our upgraded line. This is our like top tier, best of the best. So this is going to be like, I need to turn back the hands of time anti-aging. For those of you that are like, I'm beyond help, honey. No, you're not.
I promise. This line is amazing. Or like I use this when I'm so dry, I'm like cracking and bleeding. And so if you're really dry and sensitive, or if you're like, I just need all of the like top ingredients. I want the glycolic acid, I want the hyaluronic acid, all that. Like that's what this line is, all right? The trendy things, it's this.
Yes.
And so this is going to be a foaming cleanser. It's still got your day and your night in here. The night has encapsulated retinol added in. It's a slow release. It's got a bougie eye cream, y'all. So it's got a metal tip that is going to help even extra with bruising. Bruising means like dark circles. It's going to help with any puffiness, swelling, fine lines, wrinkles. It's amazing. It always feels cold because it's metal, and so it's just like nice and refreshing when you're putting it on. And it's got our liquid gold in it, which is lifting serum, and it just lifts everything up where you want it to be or stay. If you're like, I need to bathe in that, girl, we got a toning lotion. Ask your consultant about it. I call it anti-jiggle lotion, but that's our lifting serum. And so all of that is in our Volufarm line.
And this is a before and after. I'm going to make this one big for a second. So this is the before and after of like an actual sales director in our company. Her like 4 days into using it. And then I think the last one is like 90 days into using it. So 3 months, those kinds of results. Like it is crazy. Like they say women in Mary Kay age backwards, and like this is living proof of it. So let's go ahead and get on to our next skincare set. So next we're going to have our Clear Proof. I'm going to actually make this one big again too. So this one is our acne line. So it is going to be shock your skin into realizing that it needs to do things differently acne line. Now, a lot of people will use this for a season and then they switch over to the Time-Wise. Or some people that have like really, really oily skin can use this like on a permanent basis. It's going to come with a cleanser, a toner, a spot treatment gel that's just to put on those individual places to dry them out, and a oil-free moisturizer made for acne prone skin. This is going to be the one that has salicylic acid in it and benzoyl peroxide. It is a dermatology grade acne line. Yes, thank you. So, and look at her results. Those are crazy. That's after just 7 days, how much clearer her skin is. And I've seen that, I don't know about you, Hannah, but I've seen this like in my customers, like before and after 7 days, like the difference in their skin. It's crazy, you guys, the difference that it makes. So Next is our clear proof, or
Our
not.
naturally.
Naturally,
Yeah.
you just said clear.
All right. So this is our naturally line. So I have a background in agriculture. So fun fact is that all natural is not regulated. That's why you see like seedless watermelon. That is not all natural. That doesn't happen in nature. It'll be labeled that way. Naturally derived, however, is regulated. And so this is our 99.5% or higher naturally derived skincare line. It has our EcoCert seal of approval, which is like the highest grade in the world you can get on that certification. And this is a 4-piece thing. So you can either use this like as a skincare set, or you can kind of use some of these pieces commingled for other things. And so there is a cleanser in here. It's just like a cleansing cream. I use it when I'm double cleansing. There is a hydrating balm. It's kind of like a lip balm, but like big. And so it's like a moisture stick. So you can use it as your moisturizer. A lot of my clients, when it's going to be like really cold outside and they're going to go running or something, they'll put it on as like a barrier so they're not getting wind burns.
A lot of my clients that work in healthcare that have to wear a mask all the time, they use it as a protective layer to like keep this area from getting chafed on their face.
And you can use it on your elbows, your feet, your face. I would say if you're going to use it on your feet, maybe have a separate one.
Have separate ones for the different zones of your body.
There's an exfoliating powder that you can mix into any cleanser or with water to exfoliate with. It's gentle enough to use every day. You can also use it as a dry shampoo. It absorbs. And there's also a nourishing oil, which is one of my favorite products that we have. And you can use that on your face. I actually put a drop of it into my foundation to give me a little bit more of a glow because I use a matte foundation.
Right.
You can use it on your cuticles. You can use it on the ends of your hair. There's like a bajillion things you can use the oil for, but that's
and it smells like cake because it has sweet almond oil.
Yes.
So
it smells really good.
It smells delicious. So that line is absolutely amazing too. And we're, I think, the first direct sales company to come out with a line that had the EcoCert certification. That's not something that's given by Mary Kay. It's something that is a fancy certification that you get from France based on like the quality of the ingredients that are in your products.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was going to say, and can we talk about the fact that the company tells us this is 99.5% naturally derived ingredients instead of just like rounding that up to 100. I think most other companies would be like, yeah, it's 100% natural. That's fine. And it is 99.5. And the one product that is not 100% naturally derived ingredients is the cleanser. And it has a preservative in it, so you don't have to keep it in the refrigerator. Like that is the difference.
No one likes cold cleansing cream.
Well, and I don't know about you, but I keep a cleanser by my sink in my bathroom and one in the shower because otherwise I will forget to use it when I'm one of those places.
I'm not going to go wash my face.
Right. Or I'm not going to get out of my shower when I'm soaking wet and get the whole floor wet to get my cleanser from by the sink either. Like, so I have to.
And the cool thing too is that this has EcoCert, and a lot of our other products we've already showed you and about to show you have the Good Housekeeping seal of approval, which is a big deal as well. That the Good Housekeeping is very, very well known, and they don't give their awards lightly, which means that if Mary Kay didn't guarantee our products 100%, which we do,
that Good Housekeeping will guarantee your product.
Right. And what that 100% guarantee looks like on the product is that if you as a customer are wanting to try our cleanser for the first time and you're like, well, I think I'm pretty oily, but I don't know. Maybe your girlfriend that's your consultant is like, I don't know, you look kind of flaky in this area. You can get whichever one of the ones that you think you are and want to try. And if it doesn't work for you, you just tell her and she will process a return on your products and either hand you your new cleanser that's the correct formula or have the company ship it to you if you're not local to her. And the company even covers that shipping, so it doesn't hurt her and her family at all. So it's completely safe for you as a consumer to help your girlfriend out and try her products from her business because it's not going to hurt her if it doesn't work. Because like, I mean, I don't know about you, but before Mary Kay, like I had a drawer of stuff that I tried before because my girlfriend tried it and it worked for her, but it didn't work for me. My skin was very particular and it still is very sensitive. And so a lot of things that my friends could use, I couldn't use. Even things that like my mom and I are like carbon copy of each other, and things that she could use, I couldn't use. And so it's really nice to have that guarantee. And it's on things like your foundation too.
Yeah.
Like it's if you go to the beach and you get brown while you're there and your stuff doesn't match anymore, even if you've used like half the tube, the company will replace it because we want you using Mary Kay foundation all year long, not just in the summer months.
Right.
So, all right, let's get on to our next skincare set. Skincare for men. We have that too. We have consultants that are men. We have skincare for men. Seasonally, we have some additional men's products. We also have fragrances for men and women, which is really awesome. You can smell super good. If you are a customer of ours and you find that your cleanser is going away faster than you think you're using it, check with your hubby. He might be using it. And you can get him his own that's made for his skin. All right.
And then this is our clinical solutions line, which is our first derma cosmetic line, which is a really big deal. And it's a fancy way of saying that not only does this cover you on the skincare front, this is also going to affect your makeup application because it's helping your skin inside and outside. And so we have a professional grade, like medical grade retinol product now. It is a 0.5 retinoid. This is for anybody as long as you are not pregnant, trying to get pregnant, or breastfeeding. It is medical grade. So it doesn't mean it's bad. It just, there's certain medications you can't take in that period. And this is the same type of thing. But that, yep. And so retinol is kind of a solution for anything and everything related to your skin because it's potent vitamin A, which is the building block of our skin cells. So it's going to help with acne. It's going to help with anti-aging. It's going to reverse aging. It is amazing. And it comes with a facial milk because for anybody that's taken retinol before, if you just start taking it, it can make your skin kind of crazy and really dry. And that's going to help with that process. We have a retinization process that we walk you through acclimating your skin. And it's wonderful. And then we also have some boosters in this clinical solutions line that anybody can use these boosters. The retinol, you can't if you are in that group of people that I mentioned, but anybody can use the boosters. And so what a booster is it amplifies what you're already using in your skincare. And so it's going to boost anything that goes on after it. And so there's a hydration one that's going to boost hydration products. There's a fine lines one that's going to boost help with fine lines. There's going to be one that targets your skin regeneration.
Resurfacer.
Yep, the resurfacer. And then there's also one that is going to target like your brightness and tone. And so if you have discoloration in your skin, it's going to target that.
Hyperpigmentation, things like that. Yeah. Okay. And these are going to be some before and after pictures. I'm going to make this one big again so you guys can see it. So some of these are going to be showing you results from people who have acne using it. And some of them are showing you results from people who were using it for like slowing down or reversing aging damages. So take a good look at those. There's some pretty powerful results. So
I love this because when it first came out and we started using it, one of our girlfriends was like, I need everybody's before and after pictures with the new retinol. And I sent mine and they were like, Hannah, you're a baby. I don't want it. It just looks like you have an Instagram filter on your picture. And I was like, well, thank you for thinking that. I look like a filter in real life. My skin looks great.
Yeah, Hannah like barely wears foundation ever anymore since she's gotten like good skincare with Mary Kay. So all right. So next, let's talk about so that's all our skincare stuff. And there's so much more. There's so many supplements and things that we could go over. But like for the sake of time, like we're already at 23 minutes. We told you this is going to be quick and easy. We would like it to stay that way. So let's talk about really quick about how we have color cosmetics, so makeup that is going to be for anyone and everyone, all different ages, all different skin tones. Our company is extremely inclusive. And that's one of the things that like really drew Mary Kay, like us both to Mary Kay, is that we wanted something that was going to be inclusive, like, and not discriminate or anything like that. So you can see all of these women are beautiful, different skin tones, different ages, and it's got makeup for all of them. Again, with the guarantee on the product and the try before you buy, you can try our products. I think that one of the most common things that I run into with my clients is I have a lot of clients that are like, oh, I don't wear makeup. And first off, if you have great skincare like Hannah, like you don't have to wear it if you don't want to. Most of the time, like Hannah and I are doing our makeup in the car when we get somewhere because just neither. I grew up with brothers and have boy kids, and Hannah's just an Aggie girl. So both of us are in situations we just don't like we're either going to do it or we're not, and not in between. And so I love that our stuff is quick and easy, but I also love that it is just and what I started to say is that I find a lot of my clients that don't wear makeup, like it's because they've never found something that matched them. And where our stuff is so inclusive, I've honestly never met somebody in my client base that I couldn't find a foundation that matched them. And none of that mess like where they have to mix two colors together or something like that. Like I've been able to find one that matches them.
Yeah.
Not two that they mixed.
And I would say the other reason that a lot of people don't wear color, but they maybe want to, is that people have done their makeup, but they did it that person's way and not a way they would have preferred. And that's another thing about having a beauty consultant, is that even if your consultant isn't color confident, we are, and we work with them. And so you get a consultant that's going to teach you techniques that work for you, and not your bestie that probably does their makeup completely differently than how you would do yours.
Both of us have trained with world-renowned makeup artist Lori Hogg. We do trainings with her from time to time that we can invite our clients to. So like if you're super interested in makeup, like either we'll teach you or we'll invite you to an event for Lori to teach you. And either one is either way, you're going to be happy and find things that you like. And if you don't, you have the guarantee. So there's that. Okay, next we have our body care. So I just wanted to remind us and you to tell you that we have a full line of body care. So these are our lotion and body wash sets that we have, but we also have a hydrating lotion. We have mint bliss for your feet. We have, our company is known for satin hands and satin lips. And if you haven't been around Mary Kay for the last couple of years, we now have a satin body, so you can be silky smooth from head to toe. We have some different sun care items as well. Really, you could, if you want to be, wear Mary Kay from head to toe, really. So. And then I mentioned it briefly before, but we also have fragrance. So I know that for certain people groups and communities, like fragrance is a big one. And we have women's and men's fragrances. They come in beautiful bottles. They smell wonderful, and they're guaranteed. If you pick the one that you don't like we can send you the descriptions of all the different ones so that you can pick one that you think sounds like you. But if you get it wrong, it's guaranteed. So yay for that. All right.
Yay. Okay. And this is my slide. So there are 6 ways, you can't see my hands, 6 ways that you can support your consultant. And not all of them require money. So if you're like, I wish my budget could allow me to help them more. Okay. There are some ways for you. All right. And so 6 ways, you can pick 1, 6, or a mix. And the first thing is that you can pray for your consultant's business and their success. Starting something new can be really scary. Or maybe your consultant is someone seasoned that's coming back. Coming back into something can also be kind of scary sometimes. Or maybe they've just set a really big goal lately. So you're just willing to pray for their success and be their cheerleader. So that's number 1, is you can pray for them. Number 2 is that you're willing to let them practice on you. So you're willing to come to more of these virtual events that Brittany and I are doing, that we have opportunities for you to learn more about the product while your consultant is learning how to do new types of things. Maybe you're doing something in person with your consultant. You're learning how to do the skin analyzer consultations that they're learning. That's free and really fun. So 2 is that you're willing to practice. You're going to lend your face. Number 3 is you're willing to do either a party, or if you don't like the P word, that's okay, pamper session. It's fine. And so what that is that you're still willing to practice, but you're willing to bring people with you. It helps your consultant learn faster when they're working in groups. And again, it can be virtual, it can be in person. You earn discounts and freebies this way. And it's the same thing as practicing. You're just willing to include some people to help her learn how to do it in a group setting.
And it's the same level of work for her if it's you by yourself or it's you and a group of people. So it's really helpful for her to get comfortable in front of people, as well as just having more potential for making some sales and things like that if there's more people there.
Yep. And then number 4 is purchase. So maybe you're like, all right, friend, send me your website. Like, I need to give you my money yesterday. There is stuff that my face needs. I need that smell good. Like, I hook me up, right? So you can purchase product, even if it's just a mascara or it's a whole new skincare routine, whatever it is. Number 4 is that you can purchase.
And we all have our own personal websites that you can shop on. We also have a really cool, that's very like consumer friendly app that you can go find your consultant on and add her. You can make a wish list. You can tell her what things you want to try in there. If you want to share her with your friends, but maybe not necessarily have a party to start with. Once you add her as your consultant, you can share her contact info with your friends. So like maybe your girl at work is like, where did you get that Satin Hands hand lotion from? I need some. You can like share her contact from the app.
Yep.
And put them in touch with her.
Yep.
So that is called the Mary Kay app, and it's free. And then you don't have to worry about losing your Mary Kay person because they're in your app, and you can be like, "Oh my God, I deleted her phone number." And the app lets you text her. It's magic. And then number 5 is pearls. Your consultant can earn pearls from us, or if they've already completed their pearls, there are lots of other fun pearl things they're working on earning right now as well. And all this is that you're asking questions about Mary Kay, and we're going to answer them, and it teaches your consultant how to answer those questions, and it teaches them what more popular questions are that people ask. Doesn't cost you anything. We're not going to like make you sign a blood oath and join Mary Kay or anything like that. You're just asking questions about Mary Kay, and it enters you into a coupon club that you get a coupon every month that you get to use with your consultant for the rest of the year. Free coupons, sign me up. I love it. I love a discount, and if it's free, it's for me. All right.
Right.
And the number 6 is that maybe you were like, okay, my consultant sent me this. Literally, Hannah and Brittany did all of the work.
I want to buy all the things now for all the people I know.
And my consultant didn't know work. They just asked like what I wanted and what I saw.
And that's easy enough. And they make 50% of what I would have bought. Yes. You can partner with your consultant. You can start your own business and order your own starter kit and be your own Mary Kay person. And so you can do that at a few different levels. You can come in and get your own product at a deal and sell to a couple of people and kind of be like a hobby level consultant, that this isn't like a big thing for you, but it's just funsies and some extra pocket change. Or you can do more. Like Brittany and I have both earned cars and lots of things with the company, and there's a fun in the middle that you can be as well. And so to start your own business, it's only $35. That gives you your website. It gives you the ability to process cards. It gives you me and Brittany. We like jump out and we're like, hey, we're a good time. We're fun. And all of the support that you could need in running your own business.
Yeah, and this picture shows that as the like one of the little bitty things down there. It's the eStart one that's kind of like right in the middle at the bottom. So everybody starts out with that $35 eStart. Now, for those people who are wanting to like get together and in person with people and hold appointments, or maybe like you just really want to be using all the products yourself, the Press Start's the way to go. Like you get like $400 and something worth of products and your website and ProPay, how we take people's debit and credit cards for 125, which is less than you pay to get it from your consultant by a lot, like by a lot. And then any of those options you can add on the, like I said, either one of them, you start off with a 35 and then you would add the Pro Start for an additional 90, which would make that 125 that it says. But you could, whether you add the Pro or not, add on a sample kit too for 45. So if you're like, hey, I think I'll be doing more of like handing out samples, catalog slinging, if you would, or like maybe you're where you're not near any of your friends and family and you already bought your skincare from your consultant, you could get the sample pack and like mail out samples to your friends and family too. So,
and guess what? We teach people how to use those samples for you.
Exactly. We actually do a video on our Facebook group every single Monday night where we teach you about one of the skincare sets, and often it is the like main time I set. So,
yep.
All right, let me go ahead and take this off of here.
So remember, you're going to send your consultant 1, 6, or a mix of how you're going to support them, and you need to ask them for the form. There is a form you're going to fill out, and that's going to be what enters you into our cash giveaways, our designer bag giveaways, all of our fun prize things. We love to give stuff away for free. It's like my favorite part of my job, and we give away prizes that we would want to earn, so they're good prizes, I promise. So you're going to give your 6 or your mix of the 6 and ask for the form. That is your job.
Okay, after watching this, is you're going to text your consultant right now.
Here are my P words that they told me to send you, and I'm supposed to ask you for a form. Where is this form that's entering me for $500 cash?
And the form will tell me and Hannah when we go back and look at what your P words are too. So if you forgot which P's you were because you don't remember the P words, you can just describe to her what you would like to do to help her. Or you can say, I know I'm supposed to tell you the P words too, but they said it's in the form, so you can like do the form and then like just screenshot your section of the P words and send that to her too. That way we have it, but then she has it as well, so she knows how to communicate with you on what your next steps are. So do you have anything else to add, Anna?
I don't think so. I hope you had fun. I hope you
Yeah.
learned. Tell us what you learned.
We're gonna go now, since it's spring break here. Whenever you're watching this, we did this over spring break. We're gonna go now to dinner and then go play an escape room together because we work hard and play hard.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see you later.
Bye.